Hey, what's going on, guys? Adam here. So, this is a week of training from the week of October 11th through the 17th. And the I guess the reason I'm posting this video is usually I make training footages for the week to review with my coach or the people who um, I'm working with. And I wanted to start making these videos available to anyone who is interested in watching it. So, um, without further ado, here it goes. So, this week of training was kind of a restart. Um, we were The goal of this was to try and get back into some sort of consistent training schedule, and that was it. That was the primary training objective. Of course, the secondary stuff we'll be working on um, improving our technique in the clean and jerk and the snatch, improving our strength in specific positions, things like that. But like I said, all of that was secondary to just trying to find some sort of um, normal training routine. And that's something that's still going to be the objective moving forward, probably through the rest of October. And the reason for this is I was coming out of a pretty hectic exam week. Being a first year physical therapy student, in my typical fashion, I clearly underestimated the amount of time and effort I would have to put into school. And it wasn't the fact that the load was too much to where, oh my gosh, I can't do anything except eat, sleep, and work. I can't even train. It's like, no, it's one of those things where what I usually end up doing is taking on a lot, what I think I will be able to do during the semester. And as it usually always turns out, I always take on too much and I have to start adjusting. Um, it isn't a bad way of doing it. It's probably not the best way of doing it either. But what the important thing is whatever method you have of balancing your work-life routine and trying to adjust it so you can get good training in it, is that the method that you have works for you. And what we are seeing here is me making adjustments to that. So a couple things happened in the past few weeks. One, I lost a lot of consistency with training, and the programming that I was getting from the guys who were coaching me, I just didn't have the consistency and wasn't executing enough for it to have the impact and the training intent that we wanted to get out of it. So I still ended up finishing the block, and it went pretty much how I expected it to. Usually at the end of our 4 or 5 week blocks, we have a test day, and the test day didn't go much better than the previous test day, I would say. Objectively, the numbers I hit were good, and I had a lot more confidence in some areas and things like that. But I wouldn't say there was the improvement that we were hoping for, which is okay. The main thing that I really wanted to talk about, especially making this video, was how does one get good consistent training in when they have a life situation like school or work where it really doesn't allow for optimal training to occur. And to be honest, I don't have the best answers to that. And what I can say is that I'm actually really looking forward to the rest of the semester and finding that groove, and hopefully using a little bit of that experience that I gained to help some of the other people who I coach find that groove as well. I think a lot of it has to come down to a couple things. What's your commitment towards your training goals? How motivated are you to get up in the morning or train late at night or train when you're not feeling so great, but to still get the work done? And how do we manage fatigue around all of that? So thanks for tuning in, guys. Moving forward, I hope to make more videos like this and a couple others, maybe a little bit more informative ones. But thanks for tuning in again, and I will see you next time.